passed a total of 12 constitutions since its inception. Welcome to our exploration of the evolution of the Philippine Constitution.
We will delve into how these key documents transition through history, starting from early revolutionary frameworks to modern democratic foundations.
Come and join us!
The Biak na Bato Revolution happened in the Philippines from 1896 to 1897, led by Emilio Aguinaldo and the Katipunan against the Spanish rule. The fighting ended with the Pact of Biak na Bato, where the rebels agreed to stop fighting in exchange for reforms and money, and Aguinaldo went into exile. The pact didn't last long, and struggles for independence continued. Eventually, the Philippines declared independence from Spain in 1898.
The Malolos Constitution was created in 1898 during the Philippine Revolution. It was the first constitution of the Philippines, drafted by the First Philippine Republic led by Emilio Aguinaldo. This document aimed to establish a democratic government and outline for the rights of Filipinos. Although it was never fully implemented due to the Philippine-American War, it marked a significant step in the country's fight for the independence.
The Philippine Organic Act of 1902 was a law passed by the U.S. Congress. It created a new government structure for the Philippines after the Spanish-American War. This act established a two-tiered government with the Governor-General appointed by the U.S. President and the Philippine Assembly elected by Filipinos. It aimed to provide some self-government while still keeping control under American rule.
That's right, partner. And the act marked the beginning of a more organized administration in the Philippines under the U.S. colonial rule.
The Jones Law of 1916 was the U.S. law that promised eventual independence of the Philippines. It created a fully elected Philippine legislature, replacing the early appointed government. This law gave Filipinos more control over their own affairs and set a timeline for self-government. It was a significant step toward Philippine independence from American rule.
The Tidings-McDuffie Law, passed in 1934, set a clear plan for Philippine independence. It established a 10-year period of transition during which the Philippines would be a commonwealth with self-government. The law provided for a new constitution and a strong government to prepare for full independence.
After the 10 years, the Philippines was set to become fully independent from the United States. This law was an important step towards the eventual independence of the Philippines in 1946.
The 1935 Constitution was the first constitution of the Commonwealth of the Philippines. It set up a government with a president, legislature, and judiciary, giving Filipinos more control over their country. The Constitution also outlined the rights of the citizen and the structure of the government. It was a key step towards full independence from American rule.
The 1973 Constitution was the basic law of the Philippines during the presidency of Ferdinand Marcos. It introduced a new government structure with a parliamentary system instead of a presidential one.
Did you know that the Constitution also gave more power to the President and limited the role of the Congress? It was replaced by the 1987 Constitution after the end of the Marcos rule.
The 1987 Constitution was created after the fall of Ferdinand Marcos and the People Power Revolution. It restored the presidential system of government and strengthened democratic processes. The Constitution emphasized human rights, separation of powers, and checks balance. It remains the current Constitution of the Philippines.
So that's the end of our exploration of the evolution of the different Constitution of the Philippines. I am a proud Filipino.
I am a proud Filipino.
I am proud Filipino.
I am proud Filipino.
I am a proud Filipino.
I am a proud Filipino.
I am a proud Filipino.
We are proud Filipinos!